Namaste. Mrs. Ranjit Roy Chaudhury, Professor Salim Yusuf, distinguished guests, who said, today is a very wonderful day. It automatically tells us what a wonderful person Professor Ranjit Roy Chaudhury was. When I first met him 20 years ago, I think, on some problem of how the doctors' matters could be more amicably settled, he immediately had said, you give us thoughts, you talk to them, and what is good must be done. We can only act together. And there could be nothing as a guideline. And we are very fortunate for the frequent interactions that we had when we started this division of Apollo Education and Research Foundation. He gave us advice on several occasions, but actually in 2007, when I requested him, could you kindly have this more or less a full-time? Because we know we can never ask his full-time. He was involved in so many of the activities for people, for the government, and for the society. I mean, we've heard so many good things about him. I can only say he was an extraordinary person with that type of love that he gives in anything, on any subject that we talk here, the knowledge. But to be able to help others was, I think, a pleasure to him. And many, many times I've had that happy smiles, and whenever he meets doctors, the way he talks to them is something extraordinary. And that's how he got extraordinary things done, because he could exchange with them and then give them that this thing is not for you or for me. This is what difference it can make for society. That's why he will always be remembered as a man who had made a great contribution for the society of India. The last slide we saw, 50 drugs for all life. This is how he thought, many things. So I remember, you heard about my village program. When I talked to him saying, I've been looking after before there about 3 to 5 villages for 10 years. They used to pay 1 rupee a day for their total health, for their health. Suddenly when I wanted to include 170 villages, I said, I have this program saying, I would like to give them physical health, mental health, social health, psychological health, and holistic health. Oh, you mean total health? That's how the name word total health came from his mouth. So we call that program as Total Health. And an immense contribution, because General Mandip Singh is there. From day one, he had been nurturing this project. And I'm sure this will do a tremendous lot. When I go to the village, I feel so happy. I'm there the day after tomorrow. That happiness that gives you, saying that there are so many things are happening, and each one contributing for them, for their homes and for the children, is a very wonderful thing. And people forever will remember that the word total health is given to him, to that project. But it's just the beginning. As he said, we must do here, we must learn from others and give it to others what they can. This is where I had a brief discussion with the very wonderful person who has agreed to be the chief guest and deliver the first memorial lecture for Professor Ranjit Roy Chaudhury, Salim Yusuf from Canada, McMahon University. I talked to him about this. He said, we have also done some studies. I think if I have that thing, what you are doing, I can, from my knowledge, maybe I'll be able to add it on my own. I think it's something which we always appreciate, the ideas. Shobhana's daughter Upasana gave this society called Give India. So when they were discussing this, and I think this year, Bill Clinton asked, maybe I should try to fund this. He said, no, I'm not looking for funds, I'm looking for ideas. So that was Upasana, my granddaughter. I think this is where Professor Salim and all of you, great scientists, secretaries to government, and the 2 important lieutenant governors of this wonderful city, all of you, I think, have great affection for him. And so my saying He's a very affectionate, people love him. It's a very ordinary way of saying, just to say that he was very, very, very useful in the short time of 10 years or another 10 years which I have known him. He's an extraordinary person because whatever you tell him, whatever the way the problem might look at, he says, yes, we must look into it and try to see that we will find a solution and make it possible. So I have great respect for him, love for him, and whatever we have done today is gratifying because we have Mrs. Chaudhury and the sons here. This gives us and the other large family, all of you, who have all responded to come here. It makes us very, very happy that I think from day one, his work will be continuing by inviting a great scientist today, to amongst our next, they were the first memorial lecture of Professor Ranjit Roy Chaudhury. Automatically tells her, this is only to see, here is a man who has done so much, he wants to do so much more, and in the time he has done so many things. We will allow that work to continue by having these annual lectures with distinguished people making a significant contribution. I know we are going to hear the full biodata of Professor Salim Yusuf. In that short introduction, time I had with him, I knew he is as much attached to the country. He says I make at least 4 or 5 trips to the country. He has made studies at least of a dozen countries in general, on the general population, not just a selected population, and to see how we can make a significant impact. I also asked him I need some help to see whether we can do something on the total health, but there's a bigger problem that's facing us. That is the so-called, I hate that word, lifestyle diseases. It is a non-communicable disease. It's a disease because we made it a disease. It is no longer lifestyle, bad lifestyle, but it's become a disease, and it's become a big, huge tsunami. So we thought that's what Professor Roy Chaudhury also in the last few years has been spending quite a bit of time. What we can do, how can we work with societies, what can we do with the public-private partnerships, and this is why I think I requested Professor Salim. He has done so much work, and especially on heart attacks and because brain attacks and heart attacks, that syndrome will be very useful for us. And I'm sure each one of you must be able to contribute to this, or will develop a thing in his name. If you can give some ideas of what more can be done for betterment of society, we would deeply appreciate this. Again, I just saying, we love him. We love him. He has done extraordinary things for the society, and he brought us pride, not just within the country, even outside the country. Is a man who has made a very significant impact. The very fact that Dr. Salim Yusuf in the first letter for having accepted automatically tells us that who Professor Ranjit Roy Chaudhury was. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here. All that I want to say is we want to continue the wonderful work that he has done. We'll keep this as one of the chapters or one of the movements that we will carry on, or we will work with you in whatever you are doing and make a difference to the society. Thank you.